What's up, Peach Giant fans? Uh, we lost the heartbreaker. We lost the heartbreaker, but um, we look like we played well. Um, the team looked inspired, especially on defense. Um, I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real. That's why I do these videos. I try to keep it real. I try to keep it 100 and come at y'all and speak the honest truth. That was not Jameis Winston's fault. It hurts me to say that because it involves a player that I would like to believe can be a very good player in the league. But that was not Jameis Winston's fault on that interception. That was 100% Jaylin Hyatt. Like I said, I'm a basketball player, and shout out to my Knicks. They doing it. Landry Shamet went off, but we gonna keep it on the Giants for now. I'm gonna get into my Knicks another day. But I know when you're running routes, you have to cut across the face of the defender to try to come in between him and the ball. Jaylin Hyatt did not do that. It looks like he gave up on the route. Probably. Now, I know y'all are going to say, there he go, making a defense for Jaylin Hyatt again. But there was a play in the fourth quarter where the Giants were driving, and Jameis went to Wandell. It was a tough throw, but above him was Jaylin Hyatt cutting across on an in-breaking route. I thought he was going to go to Hyatt. He didn't. Rather, I got it backwards. Hyatt was running the in-breaker short, and Wandell Robinson was running a deeper one. He bypassed Hyatt and threw it to Wandell. Wandell dropped the ball. It was a tough catch. It was behind him. He didn't lead him as much as he should have, but Wandell wound up dropping it. So, maybe Jaylin felt that he was supposed to get the ball and he didn't, and his concentration was gone. But, talking to my people, that's wide receiver 101. You have to cut across the face of the defender. And he clearly did not do that. He gave that interception to the Green Bay Packers, which subsequently cost the Giants the game. I'm going to keep it real. And that's just what it was. So that was not Jameis's fault. A lot of people are going to say, Jameis threw an interception at the end of the game. That was not Jameis Winston's fault, period. Jameis Winston played a solid game. The Giants were able to run the ball with Tyrone Tracy. Devin Singletary looked excellent. We'll see about how everything looks going forward, but that was not Jameis Winston's fault, man. It really wasn't. Right now I'm watching the Falcons and the Panthers. They're in overtime. So, the Falcons are trying to get in the field goal range. But, there's another heartbreaking loss for us. I believe we're 2-9. This is rough. This is really rough, bro. I don't know what to say about it. But, we'll be back. We'll be back fighting again next week, and hopefully we could pull out another W. We got a tough game. I believe it's Detroit. So that's going to be a tough one. But, the defense looked livelier today. The run game showed up. We just had, some, We just had some mental lapses. Deontay Banks actually looked well. He looked good. I know a lot of people are going to call him out because he gave up the pass to Christian Watson, but normally the old Deontay Banks, Christian Watson would have been wide open. Deontay Banks was right there trying to make a play on the ball, trying to rip it from him. So, but a loss is a loss. We'll be back next week, and we'll see how everything goes. But keep your head up, Giant fans. This is a process, baby. This is a process. And everybody that's talking about, Jeff Hafley's got to be the new head coach of the Giants. The last 2-3 games, teams have barely scored. The Giants put up 20 points with no offensive weapons, bro. No Malik Neighbors, no Cam Scatterbo, no Jackson Dart. So take the best coach that's out there. If Hafley is the best coach out there, so be it. But take the best coach out there. Wow. Bryce Young is doing it against the Falcons, bro. Wow. Wow, look at those broken tackles. Well, the Falcons are just as bad as we are. All right, family. Much love to y'all. Hope y'all have a good weekend. Continue to enjoy your weekend with your family and your loved ones. Stay safe out there. And we'll be back later on in the week. Peace. Love. All right.